Hey guys, it's Science Boy Carbon Fluoride back at it again with another YouTube video about science, and today we'll be talking about the physics, chemistry, and biology of sleep, along with the effects caffeine has during sleep and on your body as well. So these are the topics I'll be covering in physics, chemistry, and biology. For physics, first be covering brainwaves. And what is a brainwave? Well, a brainwave is it's created when a group of neurons produce synchronized electrical pulses when they communicate with each other, and we're able to measure these brainwaves because of this machine called an EEG, where they put sensors on your scalp, and they split these waves into two groups. There's the beta wave and the alpha wave. With the beta wave, it has high frequencies, but it has a low amplitude. And beta waves usually occur with like activity in your brain, like day-to-day stuff. And alpha waves usually occur during state of relaxation, and it has a slow frequency with high amplitude. Alright, I have a time to be sleeping, so I can talk about the stages of sleeping and compare it to me. So there are two stages of sleep. There's the NREM and there's the REM. There's two stages of NREM. There's one stage of REM. The first stage of NREM emits theta waves, and this stage usually takes about 5 minutes. It's really thin and short, and people who usually are awakened from this stage usually don't recall being asleep, but they were just in the first stage of NREM. Second stage, there's these two phenomenons. There's a sleep spindle and there's a K complex that are emitted about every minute. And in the sleep spindle, there's a big increase in frequency, and the K complex, there's a big increase in amplitude. And for these two stages, this is usually when you're caught falling asleep with your head jerking, and like this. Next stage we have is the third stage of NREM, where delta waves are emitted. This is when this stage is usually a deep sleep with a dreamless deep sleep, and these delta waves, it has the lowest frequency. It has the shortest frequency with the high amplitude, and this is usually when healing and regeneration occurs, because as we went over in science, when you have a low frequency wave, it can travel farther distances because it doesn't run into as many things. And fun fact about this stage, this is usually when people wet the bed or sleepwalk. I don't do that in that particular order. Finally, we have REM. This is usually when dreams occur, and so there's brain activity. So that's why there's high frequency waves during sleep. Next, I'll be going over chemistry. So the reason why we sleep is because of this substance called adenosine. It's a byproduct of ATP, so basically whenever we consume energy, we produce adenosine. So by the end of the day, we're tired, which I'll explain why in a little bit. And why during the day we emit fire neurons. We fire neurons in different frequencies to create action potential. And these neurons have sensory receptors, which adenosine actually bonds to. And when adenosine bonds to these sensory receptors, it slows down the action potential. And because of the suppression, we get this feeling of drowsiness. So that's why at the end of the day, we're pretty drowsy, because we've consumed a lot of energy. And so but caffeine, however, it has a very similar format. It has the same double ring structure like adenosine, and caffeine also binds to the sensory receptors, but it doesn't create a suppression with the actual potential. So therefore, it basically just negates adenosine's drowsiness. That's why we feel aware and alert when we ever drink caffeine or consume caffeine. Finally, biology. I was wondering why we can't just keep drinking caffeine, because all we have to do is negate the drowsiness, but too much of anything is always bad. So I figured out why that's the case for caffeine. So high doses of caffeine create what's that word? Let's say adrenaline. So this is adrenaline right here, and adrenaline is in charge of keeping the cardiovascular system healthy, and so it makes the heart beat as well. So right, so but too much caffeine will cause high blood pressure, and this will lead to hypertension because there's going to be too much pressure on the walls of the artery, and this will eventually wear the heart out, making it tired, and it'll cause heart failure. And if your heart fails, you die, unfortunately. So that's how caffeine is. It's a possibility if you consume too much caffeine. So thank you for listening. I'm gonna close it out on a video of Elmer sleeping.
Shots of this.
I have time to spare, so
beautiful masterpiece.
Please like, subscribe, share the video, comment. Of course, sleep, because during sleep,
yeah, we're good.
Memory consolidation, strengthening, and restoration occurs. So it's really important to sleep. I'm gonna sleep right now. So thank you for watching. Bye.